going to have a look at the start of the second heat. The races are in quick, sharp order here. France, Italy, Serbia and Ukraine in this heat. Again, 2 crews through to the final. And we're going to have a look at how that start went. There you see on the far side France, then in lane 2 Italy, Serbia and then Ukraine. And we're seeing a replay of the start. And a great start by the Italians early on there. And they're the crew in blue, the Azzurri. And now we're back live just through the 1,000 metres, and you can see what a great tussle it is there between the Italian pair on the top of your picture, Alessandra Patelli and Sara Bertolozzi. Patelli 26, and the experience of Bertolozzi, the 30-year-old in the stroke seat, and then tracking them all the way. Closest to us are the Ukrainian pair, Oksana Gulub on the right of your picture and Anna Kontsova on the left of your picture from the Ukraine. 2 very strong women, both in their 30s. Gulub in the bows is 30 years of age, and the experience of Anna Kontsova in the stroke seat, 34 years of age. They are tracking the Italians at the moment. They are really just about 3 or 4 metres behind the Italians, and everybody else is completely out of this race, Kat. So we've really got a race to see who's going to go through in first position. But it looks like those 2 pairs are going to be the qualifiers for the final on Saturday.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way at the moment. We've got Italy and Ukraine out front, and it's some 40 metres or so back to the French pair. So these 2, I think, just tracking alongside one another, both Ukrainian crew racing 35, Italians at 34, just pacing ahead of the other 2, and they know if they can maintain these positions, then they'll both go through to Saturday's final without having to race the repechage tomorrow. The Italians, really long strokes there out front.
Yeah, they look great, don't they? They had that fantastic second place in the Linz Regatta, the Linz World Cup, back in June. And in fact, the Ukrainians were in the final in that race and finished 6th. But the Italians, I thought, had a fantastic performance in that. They really do like this pair, the Italians. And why not with the experience of Sara Bertolozzi from the Canottieri Lardo Club in the stroke seat, just really stretching out now there into the last quarter. The Italians through in 5 minutes 30 seconds, and that's really just pretty much similar time to the Romanians in the other heat. The Romanians went through in 5:29.9, the Italians went through in 5:30.6, so they're only 0.5 slower than the Romanians, which does give you an indication of the class of this crew. They're not really under pressure for qualifying either, are they, Kat?
Yeah, they're not under pressure. It looks like a relaxed road from them, and they're posting some fast times relative to the other heat. So the Italian crew just moving away a little bit from Ukraine. We can see there the speeds, 15.7 versus 15.4 metres per second, as the Italian crew continue to move away.
There's the blades of the French boats. Closest to you, Flavie Barrault from Lyon and Lynette Vu in the stroke seats. I thought they'd be a little bit further up from Brittany, from the Gouet Club in Brittany. There's the crews out in front, the Italians coming up towards the line. This Italian crew actually did race in the Rio Olympics. They got a qualifying slot back in 2016 and finished back in the B final. That's places 7 to 12. They finished 11th. Not at the World Championships last year, but come out of, I guess, a year off, and with some good effect. There's probably about 5 or 6 strokes coming up to the finish line now for the Italians. And like you're saying, Kat, beautiful style. They look really classy, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. Just nice and relaxed still in the final stage of the race. The Ukrainian crew have taken their rate up. We can just see them in the bottom of the picture there. So they're going to finish in 2nd place.
It's Italy crossing the line ahead of the Ukrainian pair. Those are the 2 qualifiers. The French game efforts, they will take 3rd place. They will have to go to the repechage along with the young Serbian pair. Confirmation of the winners, Patelli and Bertolozzi, go directly through to the final in a time of 7:23. Just a little bit slower than the Romanians, who did 7:18 in the first heat. In 2nd place, Gulub and Kontseva from the Ukraine, 7 minutes 29 seconds. France back in 3rd place. So we are looking down the course there, just waiting for the results list to come up. Okay, so confirmation of the results.
Yeah, Italy in first place in 7